Hello everyone, I'm Anita Schakman and you are watching this week's No One Has to Bead Alone. Please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, and where are you watching from? Because as usual, technical stuff can go wrong, and if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. So I'm waiting for your feedback if you can see me and hear me. I can see Ingrid from Facebook. Hi Ingrid. And Heather is here with us. And Vicky. Anita. I'm Anita. Hi Linda. Great. Thank you so much. So today we are going to bead my Galilei motif from the new theme box, Fly Me to the Moon. If everything goes well, then soon enough you are also going to get your boxes. I'm trying to see, but I think it might happen that I'm accidentally flipped the image, so it's not readable. But as far as I know, your boxes are also traveling to you. So soon enough you are going to have it on your precious bead mats. And for now we chose a motif that uses beads that you can just find in your stash, so there's no special bead needed for this motif. And I can already see that, oh, so many people. We have Cindy and Terry. Hi Terry. Rachel, Sherry, Kata, Linda, Lita, Antoinette, Lutka. Hi Lutka. Jill is here with us. Sherry, Asta, Elena, Erika, Linda, Mehtab, Irene, Marta, Beatrix, Christine, Bernadette. Wow, ladies. Sue is here with us from UK. Beatrix says that she's going to make it in different colors. So, yes, the first motif of the box is always interesting because usually you don't have your box yet, so that motif really gets born in different colors. So I'm really looking forward to see what color combinations you will come up with. So as I said, we are going to bead from the current Academy theme. The Academy, for those who don't know it yet, is a bi-monthly subscription, and you get a great box full with beads and components, and depend on your subscription, what you can see here, with marked with the color, you get one or two patterns as part of the subscription. And on top of that, many more patterns will come during these 2 months. So if you have not seen it yet, then you can check it out on the blog. We have the first jewels article out, and you can see there all the kinds of jewels that you can bead with us from this theme. I will share the site. No One Has to Bead Alone. So this is where you can get the pattern from. I recommend it to have it before we start to bead, because that usually makes lives easier. And I will try to share my screen. Let's see. For some reason, technical stuff is not really working out today, but I will try to share my screen and I can walk you through with one moment, please. And hopefully you can already see my screen at noonehastobeadalone.com. You can see all the material that you need, and you can decide to support the broadcast and purchase the pattern, or for the upcoming 3 days you can download it for free as a gift from beading school. So here you can see and already can prepare your beads for what we need for this earring motif. Is 8 pieces true to fire polished beads, 4 pieces of 3mm round glass beads, 8 pieces of 4mm Preciosa bicone beads, 8 Vexolo beads, and some size 15 Miyuki round seed beads. So I will come back and I will show again the QR code, so it is much easier to navigate to the side and get your pattern for before we start to bead together. And let's see. Oh, so many people joined us. It's so nice to see. Deb is here with us, and Brenda, Catherine, Rita from Florida, Linda from Colorado. And let's see, Erika says that blues are her favorite colors. And Anna is here with us. Hi, Anna. Wilhelmine, Malia, Kimberly, Corinne, Sharon. It seems that someone is getting her box tomorrow. So exciting. I hope that it will get to you. And it means that during the weekend you will have some time to play with it. Oh, Terry, thank you so much. You're so kind, thank you. Jennifer is here with us, and Miriam. Erika says that she doesn't see the pattern on the screen yet. I will share the link in the comments, so it might be easier for you to click on that if the QR code is giving any kind of difficulties. So this is where you can download the pattern from. So I will wait a little bit, and I will also switch to my hand camera. Hopefully it will go without any issues. And when I'm not visible, I will put my hair up, because really it is so hot here. It is really, really, really hot here. So hopefully you will be able to see my bead mat. Maybe it is a little bit too showing my messy bead mat, but apparently that's how I function the best when it is messy around me. So these are the earrings that we are going to bead, and I hide the QR code and will try to show try to show the material list. So as I said, Vexolo, True to beads, bicone beads, and 3mm pearls. And here I have left two colors of size 15 seed beads, but it is today I'm just going to work with one color. Let me see. I will hide my comment. And to start without, I recommend to use, quickly opening my pattern, to use 75 centimeter of file line or other kind of thread that you like, or it is 30 inches. So 75 centimeter or 30 inches for one motif. And the finished size is around 3 centimeters or a little bit bigger than 1 inch. Catherine says that the bead mat and sound are good on YouTube. Thank you so much. And let's see. Cindy says that it's really hot in Canada, 35 Celsius. Yes, that is indeed really warm. I just heard it from my parents that at their place it was 42. I don't remember this from my childhood, but I really don't miss 42 degrees. Martha says the perfect size for earrings. I really like the earring studs from the box because they are really nice and long. Usually if the motif is this size already, I like to either use a connector or a longer earring component. Katalin says that it's 34 degrees where she's right now in Hungary. Yeah, that's really horrible. And Neeti is here with us. Hi, Neeti. Sharon says that her bead boards contain 3-4 projects at a time. That is how one of my bead boards looks like. That might be revealed end of August. Just a little bit of teaser. So ladies, if you are ready, then we can start with our motif for today. So it is a relatively simple motif, and it has some more possibilities to make bigger motifs. Or what I really like in Terry's designs, that she puts 4 of the same motifs and she creates amazing connections. You can also decide to go that way, and then you can create a bigger pendant, or you can go in a V shape and create a bigger collar. So the possibilities are there, and you can decide what you want to make out of the motif. So Sue has an amazing 22 degrees. Well, in the Netherlands, that's also kind of normal for the summer. and I would really like to have it back. So I'm going to share the first picture. So we can start beading, ladies. In the meanwhile, I would really like to hear what kind of colors are you going to start with. What do you want to? What kind of colors are you going to work with today? Today I have some fuchsia, AB, two ABs. I have some powdery lavender, jet bronze, and vintage copper on my bead mat. So it's going to be nice and girly and warm. A little bit different than the current Academy theme box. So we will start with picking up a 3mm 4 times a 3mm pearl and 4 Vexolo beads interchangeably, and we will bead through the hole closer to the point of the Vexolo bead. Linda has purple, silver, and cream. Miriam, jet, pink, gold. Oh, nice. They are really, really nice. So we will continue picking up 4 times 3mm pearls and Vexolo beads interchangeably. Of course, in the meanwhile, we check both holes of the Vexolo beads because they can be clogged, and then we have to figure out what to do, and usually we end up frogging. So we will bead through all the beads again, trying to stay in picture. So we will bead through again. We will create a ring, and here I will just tie a knot. I just figured that for me it is much nicer to tie 2 knots, and then I know that my motif will have a nice and firm base. I really like to tie knots, especially when I know that the beads that I use, they don't completely they are not completely next to each other. But I mean that the Vexolo has straight sides and the pearl has a nice curve, so they really just touch each other on one point. When you tie a knot, when the beads next to each other are much closer, or they touch on a bigger surface, touch each other on a bigger surface, then it's usually not a great thing to do, or at least I have trouble with that. But when this happens, when the beads are just touching each other on one point, I usually like to tie a knot. Kat has not received her box yet, but she has all the beads. I'm very happy about that. We were trying to figure out designs for, especially for these occasions. We usually have the retro, no one has to bead alone. And then the first design, we, listening to your feedbacks, we really try to come up with something that we can bead from our stash home, so you are not dependent on your boxes. Beatrix likes my colors. It's very girly, so I will see. Who knows? Maybe I will switch up the the bicone beads at the end. I'm not sure yet. So here I will make sure that I will come out, after the knot, I will come out from the pearl. Usually that's easier. And that's where I'm going to start my next step from. So I will try to make it a little bit brighter because I'm not 100% sure that everything is visible. Maybe this will help, I hope. Wilhelmine has no Vexolos. I'm trying to figure out what else has similar dimensions and has 2 holes. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. So I'm afraid you might have to wait for your box. But if anyone has any kind of idea, please let us know. So I'm going to show you the next step. Marta has a really great idea with the kite or iris duo. The iris duo is rather symmetrical, but maybe with kite beads. If you have kite beads, that's actually an amazing idea. Thank you so much, Marta. And Erika has another great idea, navettes. You might have to modify the motif a little bit, but they should also work indeed, the 5 times 10 millimeter navettes. Really great. Linda is suggesting Amos. Beatrix, Storm Duo laid in symmetrical facing. Ladies, you are amazing. Terry with the drop duos. You are really amazing. Thank you so much. Wilhelmine, you really have to be here. You see, the community is really, really great. Thank you so much, ladies, for the recommendations. Now, after today, I will have to beat them with kite. So, we are exiting from the pearl, and we will pick up 3 size 15 seed beads, and we will bead through the open hole of the neighboring not kite bead. Oh my goodness. Vexolo bead. Heather is suggesting beam beads. They have 3 holes, but they could indeed really work well. So, exiting from the Vexolo, we again pick up 3 size 15 seed beads, and we will bead through the 3 millimeter pearl or round glass bead. And then like this, we will go around. Always pick up 3 size 15 seed beads. And if you want, you can change up. You can use 2 different colors. You can use the closest to the pearls, a different color, or the middle one. It's completely up to you. I'm trying to be a little bit closer. Marta says that now I have kite beads on my mind. That's very true. And I will have to say, did I say kite? I meant Vexolo. I'm sorry. Joanna is suggesting triangle cabochons. Oh yes, they are amazing. They could really work. They are quite a bit bigger, so probably you will end up having a pendant. You will have to adjust the size 15 seed bead, and maybe you want to go for a 4mm pearl in the middle, but they could work indeed. Oh, ladies, don't give me more ideas because I still have to finish up some patterns. I have something coming up. Yesterday I put up all the events that I'm going to do, so you can see that I will have quite some No One Has to Bead Alones, and one of them is an interesting bead embroidery that I still have to come up with. And I have patterns to finish, and I have to have patterns to come up with, and now I have new ideas. This is horrible. So after adding all the size 15 seed beads, I will go through the first bunch. I'm really trying to... I think I might want to adjust my camera and the light, because the light is lower than the camera and it looks a little bit dark on the screen, and I don't want you ladies to not see what I'm doing. So after going through the Vexolo, I will go through the first size 15, and that's where our step ends. I will try to I just lost everyone. Maybe to make sure that we have enough light might work better, might not work better. Just really want to make sure that you can see everything properly. Yeah, I think my hand now it's more visible. Oh, and Erika is here with us. Hey, Erika. Are you joining with beading with us? Or are you just here to check out the vibe? So I'm going to show you the next step. So we will pick up a true to bead and again a Vexolo bead. So we will again pay attention that both holes are empty and that we pick them up through the hole closer to the point. And then we pick up another true to bead and we will bead through the last size 15 Vexolo and another size 15. So again, we pick up true to a Vexolo, another true to bead, and then we bead through size 15 seed bead Vexolo and another size 15. And tell me, Erika, is it nice on the balcony at your place? Because it is way too hot here. I just switched off the air conditioning before I started, and I think it was a bad idea. I go back because I picked up my Vexolo bead, but it was facing backside forward, so that is not very handy. So I will pick it up again. Yes, I'm just reading the comments and I got distracted. So again, through to trying to pick up the Vexolo bead. That is not a guide bead, it's a Vexolo bead. Through 2, and then we go through size 15, Vexolo, and size 15. And for the last time, through 2, Vexolo, through 2, and then we go through size 15, Vexolo, size 15, and then through to the new Vexolo bead, and through to. So this is where we are at this moment. Flippy floppy. But the next steps will help on that one as well. So you can see that if I pull on my thread, then the thread is visible. So if you feel like it, you can still go around one more time. But we will pick up, we will repeat the thread path, and we will pick up some more size 15 seed bead, and that will help with the stability, the firmness of the motif. Bye bye, Terry. Have a nice weekend. Thank you so much, Linda. It's indeed very, very nice to work with these beads. Erika, this year her plants didn't die yet. That's great. I wish I would be that lucky. This year, for some reason, we had some remodeling of the garden, and some plants did not like it. So I'm going to show you the next step. And after, between the true 2 beads and the Vexolo beads, we will add one more seed bead. Jack is here with us a little bit late, but very soon the recording is going to be up, so whenever you feel like, during the evening or during the weekend, you can rewatch and bead with us. And Rachel just finished her motif. Great. When I used to be on the other side of the screen, then I used to bead with 2 needles. So I made 2 motifs at the same time. And I know that sometimes Kata does that too. So I will pick up a seed bead, and I will bead through here the Vexolo bead. So just above the rest of the seed beads. So I bead through, and I make sure that my tension is nice and tight. And then again, after the Vexolo bead, I pick up another size 15 and I bead through to Vexolo and through to. And this is what I'm going to repeat all around. So this will, even if you didn't repeat the thread path of the previous step, this will give some sturdiness to the motif. So again, I pick up size 15, go through Vexolo. You see, the side is still a bit floppy, but the bottom not that much anymore. So size 15, and I go through to Vexolo and through to, and I can't see my hand. Just trying to make sure that everything is visible. And yeah, and this will firm up the motif a little bit. Erika is thinking of a bracelet too. Yeah, I think if you rotate the motifs with 45 degrees, I think that could give some nice possibilities to join them as a bracelet. And here the last one. And I will go through some of the beads that I end up exiting the newly added seed bead just before the through to Vexolo through to. There. And you can already see that the Vexolos won't flip down anymore. Miriam is on her second element. She's also thinking in a bracelet. And this is what I meant with 40-45 degrees. That you could just join them somehow like that. And what I was actually thinking of, and I might still do, I might just go in my stash and I try to find some 6mm Suwon rhinestone and I will just plop it in the middle. So that's also an option for those of you who are much more like a magpie and it has to bling more. So I'm showing the next step. And here we will add some bicone beads. So we are exiting from this new size 15 seed bead. We will pick up one bicone bead and we will bead through the open hole of the Vexolo bead. And then I pick up the next bicone bead, and then I will bead through the new size 15 seed bead, the Vexolo bead, and there I'm coming out of wrong size 15, but that's not a big issue. I will just bead back. Sometimes you have to go through the wrong bead to be able to go through at all, and that's alright. So now I'm exiting the Vexolo bead. I bead through the size 15, and then I pick up again a bicone bead, and I will go like this all around. Someone was asking about my Vexolos. Oh, those are vintage copper. These are my Vexolos. And of course the Jet AB. Thank you so much, Erika. So I will go around and add the bicone beads. So always go around them, and if it is easier, just go through the beads one by one. There's no rush. You don't have to go through them all at the same time. Just go through them one by one. I'm a forever needle binder. I think I was just talking to someone who was beading with the same needle for, I think, over a year. And for me, sometimes after one pair of earrings, because I'm sometimes just a little bit more brutal, I need a new needle. So I'm really I'm consuming needles like there's no tomorrow. So just a good advice, if it is not going, like really just going through and that's it, then just go through them one by one. There's no rush. Erika is sharing information about restocking Vexolos. I'm very happy about it. Because if I just think about bracelets, then I might not have enough from any of my colors, and that's horrible. Martika is asking about the bicons. They are a fuchsia double AB. I will put together my colors, and when I post my finished earring in the club, then I will share the links as well. Erika is sharing some more Vexolo goodness. So if you feel like using up all your Vexolos before they get restocked, so you have a reason to buy more, then there are some pretty nice motifs that you can bead. Oh yes, and this is indeed also one of my favorites, Erika. I picked out a Susie beaded it in a really pretty colorway with some greenish Vexolos, and I picked them out this afternoon and I put them right back because I remember that I have to bead the fleur. So I'm going to go to the next step. This is going to repeat the same thread path pretty much, but we will add a size 15 seed bead between the bicone and the Vexolo bead. So on both sides of the Vexolo beads, next to the bicone beads, we will just pick up a size 15. So I pick up size 15. So here I'm exiting from the Vexolo next to the bicone bead, and then I will pick up a size 15 and I will go through bicone one by one, no rush. Size 15, Vexolo, and then again size 15, and bicone bead, and then I will pick up size 15 seed bead, go through the Vexolo bead, and then again size 15, and then I go through all the beads between this Vexolo and the other one. So I go again, size 15 seed bead, Vexolo, oops, another size 15, and the bicone, and then I try not to drop my, I think I ended up having a knot somewhere, so I will try gently pull it out of the knot. Yeah, there it is, before I make it even worse. And you have to be very gentle next to the bicone beads, because these bicones are actually not even that horrible, but they can snap your thread. I'm just making sure that I'm still in picture. So size 15, pick up and through the Vexolo, and another size 15. So at the end, which color did you pick out? I'm really curious. And also, Wilhelmine, how is your kite adventure going? Kimberly says, imagining it in the Fly Me to the Moon colors. So we are getting pretty close. We are on the last step. And I'm dropping beads. I can already hear toddlers screaming. So I'm sorry up front, they are very loud. And boys, so you would think that girls are loud, but nope. My neighbor has twin girls, and when I compare it, nope. I can state firmly that boys are much louder. So Wilhelmine is working. Kites are correct. Jet laser. Oh, that's very nice. So I'm going to show you the next step, and that is how to attach the earring findings. Oh, Rachel, thank you so much. We just had a really nice lunch break with the ladies, and we kind of concluded by the end of the lunch break that was actually lasted until 10 p.m. So we were busy for 3 hours. That I'm the Bob Ross of the beading world, because you just get really chilled and relaxed during the bead alongs. So I hope that's true. And by the way, if you want to, then I will have a lunch break next week, and you can just join. Last time when we had lunch break, then I came up with a design during those 3 hours, so that was really great and productive, and we had a really great time. I can hear the toddler crying. No. Probably was not allowed to bring in spiders. That's just reason enough. So Rachel is confirming that I'm the Bob Ross of the beading world. Thank you. And yes, Erika, 3 hours. Come, join us. So here we are going to pick up 8 size 15 seed beads. So I'll make an earring from this as well, and then I will pick a different colorway for a bracelet and hope to be able to make it so I can also help with connections. So I pick up 8 size 15 seed beads, and then I bead through the size 15 in between the Vexolo and the bicone bead. And this more or less stands on the top of the Vexolo bead. And after that, I will bead back through the Vexolo bead. Like that. And I wait a little bit, and then I will show the next slide. So I exited from the seed bead in between the Vexolo and the bicone bead, picked up 8 pieces of size 15 seed bead and beaded through size 15 and the Vexolo. And then I will go through 3 size 15 seed beads. So 1, 2, 3. And then I will pick up one more size 15 seed bead. And then I will bead through 2 size 15 beads. If you choose to do it in different colors, then it's much more visible. And of course, I could have been smart and could have done that. You know what? I will do that. Maybe that's easier to follow. So I will. So you come out of 3 size 15 seed beads, and I think I might have just gotten myself into a knot or something similar. Well, that's not great, of course, but I will use a different color so it's much more visible. Bear with me, ladies. I will try to grab a different color so it is much easier to see. Rare occasions that I'm actually next to my beads, so it's a very nice galvanized magenta. It's much better if you can see what you do, right? So we will do that. So I exited from 3 seed beads here, trying to see my screen. So I stay in, I pick up a size 15, I bead through 2 size 15 beads. So maybe it's now more visible with the magenta. Then I pick up another size 15, and it is going to be in the middle now. So I bead through 2 size 15 beads again. Maybe you can see it. And then I pick up another size 15 seed bead, and I will bead through 3 size 15. And it is like that. And of course, this can also provide some kind of connection to a second motif. Then I bead through the Vexolo beads. And I show my next slide. And then you bead through 3 size 15 A color, 1 size 15 B, and we just want to get to the middle size 15. So again, 2 size 15 A, 1 size 15 B, and then here you just check out what kind of wire you have and how can you connect it. So what I'm going to do here, it's of course the whole of the ear wire is exactly the other way around than on the picture, but then maybe it's even better so I can show it to you. I will pick up 3 size 15 beads, the ear wire, and again 3 size 15. fire. And 3 size 15 beads. And then I will go through again the same size 15B, like that. So it is a little bit flipped around. It's going to be like that. And what I can do again, I can go through 2 size 15 here, and after that, after 2, I will skip the third one, and I will go through the ear wire directly. What this will do, this will pull that third size 15 bead close to the hole. And then here again I will skip this last size, or first size 15, and I will go through the last 2. So that's a good idea if you're if the hole of the metal component is a little bit more or bigger. And I can again just go through again once more everything. So I will skip this size 15 here, so I will pull these 2 size 15 beads a little bit closer together. So I will go through again the 3 size 15 ear wire and the 3 size 15 again. And if you don't like how they are turning, you can also decide that when you go through the next or the last time, you can just skip the middle ones, so they will point a little bit more towards the outside, but usually you can help it a little bit with just moving them around with your needle. And this is it. Galilei is born. So I can see that Cat went with golden green and purple, some background, emerald green 2mm through 2, and milk light purple bicone. Oh wow, that sounds amazing. And we have a beader from the Dominican Republic. Hello. So ladies, this is my Galilei. I'm really curious to see your version, of course, and Wilhelmine show us with the kite beads. I'm really curious how it turns out. In theory, it should work, even though I think it's a little bit bigger, but it still should work. So I'm going to I'm going to show the last picture of how I attached the ear wire that is in the box. So, but this is something that you can also find at the end of the pattern. Susie was really nice, and she put it together. The last page of the pattern is always helping you how to attach different kind of findings. So I'm going to make this one, and instead of completely closing, I will just show up. So ladies, I really hope that you enjoyed beading with me today. I can show you something that recently popped up in the bead shop, and those are these really beautiful rippled rectangle capuchons, and you can also find new colors of the slim navet capuchons and some of the cushion cuts. I'm going to share my screen in a moment, but I'm also going to show you where you can use this beautiful capuchon with, and that is going to be the first signature jewel, if I find the camera, the first signature jewel of the current theme box. So this is a Fly Me to the Moon colors, and I proof beaded because Erika asked that could it also be a pair of earrings, and it definitely can be. And these are with some yellows because I asked for new colors of the capuchon, but I could not wait. I had to bead it again. So you can use them in this design, and of course you can always just come up with something that you like. You can come up with your own creations, with your own designs. So I can share my screen like that, and hopefully I'm really trying to click. So hopefully I will be able to show it to you, what is new in the bead shop, and we received some really beautiful new cushion cut glass capuchons that also one of the upcoming No One Has to Bead Alone design will use Hypatia. And for Erika's beautiful design, that is the second signature jewel for the box, you can choose some really pretty new slim navet capuchons. I really like this astral pink. It's really beautiful. So oh, and this sapphire is really beautiful as well. The silver light is gorgeous. I will have to see what I have already ordered from the ladies and see if I had the silver light in it, because now I just really feel like I need to have one. So you can just go through all the beautiful cabochons and see what you want to make from the box. So I really suggest you to go through the first jewels article and decide what you would like to bead and what you would like to bead in the box colors, and what you would like to try out with some of the beautiful new cabochons. For this drops, the first time I opened the box and I saw it, I just knew that I wanted to use them. So did I use them. So I'm trying to get back to you. So thank you so much for today. It was really nice to bead with you together. Erika says that she got the silver light too. So I'm going to leave you and work on some of the patterns, and I'm really curious to see what you created during our session and later on during the weekend. So please post pictures in the club, and I wish you a very nice rest of the day, and thank you for being with me today. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye.